What's up, everyone, and welcome to another video. My name is Kyler Holland, and I have a YouTube channel that focuses on Premiere Pro tutorials and everything revolving around filmmaking. So be sure to check it out. But today I'm with Adobe again, and we are going to be checking out markers. And I have a couple tricks up my sleeve because I bet you had no idea markers could do this. Let's check it out. So now we're in Premiere Pro, and this is a project that I was recently working on, and as you can see, there's a ton of markers all over the place. We have markers in the top, we have markers in the clip down here, and let's just show you how to do this. A marker is a great way for you to stay organized within your project, whether you are editing on the go and you need to go back to a certain point, or you just need to take something out and you need to remind yourself later.
If nothing is selected and you press the M key, that will create a timeline marker.
There's a tiny little green marker, and that basically marks that point that we have created. Kyler, that's not very interesting. If you double click on that marker, it will actually bring up this dialog box where you can edit this marker further. So I could just type delete this. And the cool thing is now we can add comments. If you have an editor's comment, you could type anything in here, replace with another clip. And then also you can change the color of that marker. There's a ton of different options for your marker as far as chapter markers, segmentation marker, web link markers. We're not going to get into details on all of those. The web link one is kind of self-explanatory. If you have replaced with another clip that looks like this, then you can copy a URL to a video that has that certain transition. So it's pretty powerful. So we're just going to keep it to a comment marker and make this marker red. And then as soon as you click OK, look what happens. It created that marker red. Now, if you hover over it, you can see delete this. But
the one cool thing I found about markers is you can actually create segmentation markers.
So if you hover over this marker and hold Alt on a PC and Option on a Mac, and then click and drag, check what happens. It actually extends this marker. So then you can snap it to the beginning and end of your clip. Now if we go through that, you can see that our marker is right there. So now the great thing about this is this marker will actually show up in your timeline as well as your program window, so you can quickly and easily jump to different sections within Premiere Pro. It should also be noted that you can create clip markers. So if you select your clip in your timeline and click the M key, you'll see that it created a marker. You can see that displayed on the source window up here. So you can double click on that marker in the source window and do the same thing. This looks great. And just like before, you can hold Option on a Mac or Alt on a PC and just click it,
and that will make it another segmentation marker.
So you can see that in your source window and also on your clip down in your timeline. Looking through the project that I was working on, I love using markers for audio tracks because I can kind of start to storyboard a little bit, as in I'm leaving the house, I'm doing a car ride, and then I'm traveling to that spot downtown, and then this is the running scene, and I'm going to do whip pan and frame blocking transitions, and then end it off with some drone shots. It's a great way to stay organized so that you can see in your timeline what is supposed to be happening and what is actually happening on the scene. It's a great way to see everything in a nice organized manner. You can actually hold Shift and the M key, and that will snap you to the next marker in your timeline. And it also snaps to your clip markers if you have any of those as well. Again, that is Shift M.
Now, if you hold Control Shift M on PC or Command Shift M on Mac,
it will actually jump you backwards so that you can go backwards in your timeline to see those markers. But I found that I typically like to just keep scrolling through, and if you click on a marker, it will actually snap you to the beginning of that marker right there. So if you don't need a marker anymore, you can just click on it and right click and go down to clear selected marker, and that will actually delete that marker from your timeline. If you want to delete all of your markers, you can simply right click in the top hand portion of your timeline and go down to clear all markers, and that will remove everything for you. Again, to recap, hit M to create a marker, hold Alt on a PC or Option on a Mac to select that marker and make it an extended marker. And you can simply double click on that extended marker to change the name, add some comments, and change the color as well. Well, that's all I have time for today, but hopefully you enjoyed that quick little overview on markers and extended markers. It's pretty powerful that you can change the color, you can drag it around anywhere, and you can snap to markers at the click of a button. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, click that like button. As always, my name is Kyler Holland, and I'll see you in the next one.